So when you start looking at properties, you will hear two terms that sound similar, but they mean very different things. Circle rate and market rate as well. Now the circle rate or the ready reckoner rate, it is the minimum value of a property that the government assigns to every area. This rate is used to calculate multiple taxes as well, be it the stamp duty, registration charges, and later even capital gains when you sell the property. Any transaction cannot be registered below the circle rate. This is a law. This value is set to ensure that the property is not undervalued. On the other hand, when we talk about the market rate, it is the real price at which properties are actually bought or sold. It depends on a number of factors. There are things like demand in that area, the location, the builder brand, amenities, and overall development in that neighborhood as well. So if it's better, the market price could be much higher than the circle rate. In many cases, the market rate is actually higher than the circle rate, as I mentioned earlier. When that happens, your stamp duty and registration fees, it will be calculated on the higher value and not the lower one. And in this case, even capital gains tax is calculated on the higher value in case you're selling that property. One more thing. If a property is bought below the circle rate, the difference is actually taxed both for the buyer and the seller. It is taxed as income from other sources in case of buying it, and if it is sold below the circle rate, the difference is taxed as capital gain. So that will be taxed according to the prevailing rates. Banks usually consider the market rate while approving home loans, but in case the circle rates are lower, loan approvals may be limited to lower property valuations, and that might require the buyer for higher down payment as well. Now, also answering some pertinent questions, can a property be registered below circle rate? Not really. Sale deed has to reflect the transaction value or circle rate, whichever is higher. If it is sold below circle rate, there is tax liability, as I mentioned earlier. And where can you find the circle rates? They are published by state revenue departments. You can find them online or on local municipal bodies. They are available on government portals as well. How often are they reviewed or changed? It depends. Depends from state to state, circle to circle, municipal bodies as well. Some do it annually, some take more time. But do they vary within the city as well? Yes, they do. They vary by locality, city, even different zones in the city. So it is very important to understand these terms, know these terms to take informed decisions while buying or selling a property.